When was the exact moment you decided streaming was something you wanted to take seriously?
Okay, yeah. I wanted to take seriously? Fuck. All right. It's kind of been more of a gradual thing, I guess. I started. Well, actually, that's a different question. But like, when I started streaming, it was kind of somewhat a hobby, but I always had it in the background. Like, I can make money off of this, so like, I'm gonna try. And it got more like serious and serious when I actually started my YouTube channel. And I was like, you know what? I really want to try and go for it now. Uh, when I started my YouTube channel is when I really started to take it a lot more seriously, is what I would say. Because like streaming it and then making those streams into videos was my first goal. And then like trying to use that to make money because I love fucking money. Money's awesome, right? It's just that's probably when I started taking it more seriously, even though it's kind of been somewhat serious the whole time.
When did you start streaming and making videos?
So I started streaming, I think it was late January of 2024. Yeah. Yeah, late January 2024. And the reason I started streaming, just in case this is another question. The reason I started streaming was because I was just so fucking bored all the time because I had recently moved and had nothing to do. And I was playing like Hypixel Skyblock all the time and Bed Wars and stuff. And I was like, what if I try and make a little bit of, fucking moolah while I do this? And so that's why I started streaming at that time. And I started making videos September of the same year. That's at least when I started editing videos, I'd say. My first video came out like October of 2024, I think. And like I still go back to it every once in a while because I do kind of still enjoy the style that I did, even though it's not great. Not a great video in the slightest, but like I still had fun with it, so I still like go back and enjoy it.
Have you ever had the idea of quitting? Have you ever had something that happened that might have made you think like, oh, I should probably quit while I'm at it, if that makes any sense?
No, I completely understand the question. Uh no. I've just always kind of been doing this. I mean, around me have been all like, yeah, I don't know if you can make it, and then or like, I don't know, like if you can like make this like a stable job for yourself, like you only have a couple of years out, like for the rest of college to figure it out. Like, I don't know if you can do it, and like even if I can't do this as like an actual job, if I have to like work another job, I'm still gonna do this. Like that's not even in the fucking question. Like there's never been a moment in my life where I've been like, oh well, maybe I should quit. No, fuck that. I've always wanted to do this since I was like a fucking 3-year-old little pubescent little fucker, right? So like I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And even if I only have to do it as a hobby in like the long run, sure, I like doing this.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned from having an audience?
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two, right? One of them is that you have to still mind what you say, right? Because I tried darts at a dartboard, motherfucker. Like I try and shoot as many jokes as I can out a bunch of the fucking time, right?
Yeah.
90% of them don't fucking land because like they're stupid, right? But the 10% that do are like fire. But like you have to still mind like how you say them or like what you say, right? Um, and even if you're in like a certain crowd of people and like you like still have to like really mind what you say and like how you say it and like the context around what you're saying, right? Because for example, I'll give you an example of like someone who said something that was funny but like not the right time, right? I have this friend named Bit, right? And he what's it called? Was like we're playing games with Kay, and this is kind of when he just came to know us, right? And he was cool with me, like I had no problem with it, but he called Kay's boyfriend a fucking cuck or something like that, and she like hated him for 6 months or something. And while it was
Oh.
funny, it was just not the right time because they were also like not doing. I don't know if I'm allowed to put that in the video. Ah, fuck it, Kay won't mind. They were also not going through a great time, right? So like it was just like really kind of heavy on that. So it's just like really mind what you say, right? And the second thing is that not all viewers are the same. Like, there are more important, better viewers than others, which is weird to think about, but, like, I used to think that every view mattered, right? And they do to a certain extent, like, I want all the viewers I can get. However, if someone is in your audience causing a lot of fucking bullshit, right, and, like, being a pest, they will drag the entire stream down, and you just need to get rid of the fuckers. Unless they're not being too bad and then you can make fun of them. I've done that so many fucking times. But like there have been people in my audience who come in and try and start a bunch of shit. And it's like I used to think like, oh, good, another viewer. Like I can like work off of this, but you really have to formulate your audience of like how exactly you want the people to be, right? Like who do you want watching you? It's not just like on the viewer side, it's not just who do I want to watch today. On the streamer side, it's who do I want watching me today, which is something I hadn't even thought about until a decent while into streaming.
Yeah, I've had a similar experience, but it's not been like, oh, I need to get this person out or anything.
Yeah, I've
How
had a few
is?
people. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. No, no, go on.
I've had a few people who are it's like they come into my chat and they're like doing way too fucking much and they're like trying to be like edgy little funny white kids. I like that I don't know them, but I just fucking assume, right? Um
Yeah.
and they're like being that kind of like weird vibe. It's like, dude, get the fuck out. Like you need to go. Like you're dragging the entire fucking thing down.
How has streaming and making YouTube videos changed you as a person?
I'm more like I can't play like I'm more like super content creator focused, if that makes sense. Like my personality might have changed a little bit, but that wouldn't be from like streaming or content creating. It's more just like I think in just analytical content creator terms of like what will work, what won't work. Uh sorry, I'm shaking the camera a little bit. I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right.
But like that's kind of the best thing I've got for that one. It's just like I'll be like hanging around my friends, right? And even in like fucking in person, right? And I'll just be hanging around and then I'll be thinking in the background like video ideas or like what I could like edits I can do for like a funny part for my video. Like it's always on my mind. So I guess that's like I used to fucking make YouTube shorts at or at my college. I stopped doing that because my grades were dropping a shitload, but like I
Mm.
used to do that. Like that's something I used to do. And that's why I haven't uploaded shorts in a while, is just because I haven't had the fucking free time.
What achievement are you most proud of that viewers might not know about?
Fuck. It's a good one. Damn.
That's also what Kay said.
It is a good one. Now, people might think the like the 1,000 subscribers or whatever, or like the 500 viewers, or like hitting a certain like gifted threshold or something like that might be like my proud. But my proudest moment, honestly, is like me consolidating a decent group of friends who like want to help you make content and like create content and stuff like that and like edit and bullshit like that. That is so fucking difficult to do. Like it is extremely difficult to find people who like who are one funny, not trying to be mean to a lot of the people I make content with, but a lot of you motherfuckers aren't funny. Uh Number two, like finding people who are like reliable enough to be consistently making content with you. And then also finding people who aren't like a fucking risk. You know what I mean? Who like aren't like going to like put you in some drama later. Like we had this one guy, and I'm gonna fucking name him, right? His name was Panquake. And he was like funny and he was super content motivated, right? But then on his Discord, like a fucking year ago or something, he came out with this whole thing of like how he accidentally sent photos like or like sent like naked gifts to minors and like fucking says the N word on stream and stuff and like you're a fucking huge risk. Like I don't fuck with any of that. Like you need to go. Like it's so
Oh,
difficult to find some people.
100%.
Yeah, like you need to find people who are like good at all three, like who can do all three, right? And who are always like trying to help you out and like you are also trying to help them out, if that makes sense. Like it's all
Oh,
like the
yeah.
Vanoss wheel or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What's a mistake you're glad you made?
We come back to that one. I have nothing at the moment. Is that cool?
Sure. Yeah,
I got
sure.
nothing for that one.
1 second.
Well, I
That's
get
all
some
right.
time to think.
No, thank you. I'm back. Sorry, someone came in the room.
No, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine, dude.
What's a risk you took that paid off?
A risk that I took that paid off.
Well, that's the same question, actually.
Is it?
Well,
No, I'll
kind
answer
of,
that
yeah.
one.
Go ahead then.
No, I'll answer that one. A risk I took was, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was like Lazama. I mean, I don't think you know him, right? But like, he's been hanging around K and I and
Oh,
Bit, right?
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze, right?
Yeah,
Huge
I've
fucking
heard of
risk.
him.
Huge fucking risk, this guy. He says literally anything on his mind. He's always been like that, right? And when we first knew him, he was like 17 and a half or something like that, which
Mm,
is still like it makes it muddy waters for people like creating content above the age of 18, right?
mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that. Like it obviously nothing bad happened, but like it's was still a huge risk that like I don't know what I would be doing without fucking Blaze. Like Blaze is such a huge help like all the fucking time, and I love that fucking guy. So out of any risks that like we took to like that like paid off, it would be accepting Blaze into the SM or that's how we met Blaze actually. He applied for this SMP that I was doing and I thought he was cool and funny, and I added him, right? And on the first day he ever met Kay, he called her a fucking slut machine or some shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So like, even like keeping him around after that was such a huge like, holy fuck, like this is it's definitely a fucking risk, but I'd say it's paid more off. I'm gonna move this. That's bothering me now.
yeah, it's
But
good.
yeah,
Just
no,
got out the
that's
frame.
like yeah, thank God. Uh, but I'd say like that's like the biggest risk at the moment that I've taken that's paid off well.
Hmm. What makes a viewer instantly memorable to you,
Instantly memorable?
or just memorable?
Okay, I'll just do memorable. It's just the amount of times they're in my chat talking about stuff, making like trying to like brighten like oh hold on, let me think. It's yeah, it's just how many times they're in my chat talking and like trying to make dumb jokes and like trying to like tell us about their days or something like that. Like all those viewers, like two like if you're not there for like a month and a half, I will probably forget about you, probably, depending on who you are, right? Like if you're in there like once a week, like telling me about your day, then making stupid jokes and just being there, I will remember you. Like
Mm,
it like like I will remember who you are. It's also like people who've come into my chat, because there have been a few that come into my chat who are all like, I've had a really rough week and I just want to laugh for a minute and like I'm here, like, I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but like, have fun and like I will be watching, right? Like those viewers, like they hold a special fucking place in my heart. Like I love the fuck out of them.
yeah, so it's more like you you remember someone more for their comedic talent. I guess you could say.
Personally, yes. Personally, like if I know you, absolutely. But if you're a viewer, and you're just telling me about like your struggles during your day or like how everything's going or your comedic talent or like stuff like that, I will remember you as a viewer, but personally, yeah, mostly that.